Hi everybody. So we've got a 30-minute yin yoga practice just for the shoulder area today. So a very targeted area, really for people that have overworked their shoulders, muscles are short and tight. So we're just going to stretch them out. We're also going to keep it very basic, no props. So this is ideal for beginners. We're going to hold a shape, it'll all come clear. We're going to hold it for 5 minutes, then have a rebound 2 minutes, probably a little bit less, just to come out of that shape, relax, back into the next shape. So in yin yoga, we use the weight of the body, we use the time in that shape, and we use the breath, the exhale to release tension. Just gently stretch the body. Let it restore. So this is ideal for beginners, stretching those shoulders out. So I just want you to breathe calmly. You could be on your back, your front, side, sitting. However you can relax just for a couple of minutes. Just want to calm your mind. Use your breath to do that for you. Just slowly breathing in to fill in the lungs and pause. Slowly exhale and pause. Just want you to do it a few times. So this is a very passive yoga, a passive stretch. It does incorporate mindful meditation. It just means thinking about only where you are and what you're doing. Be mindful of your present actions. Forgetting everything else. Just for this next 30 minutes. So hopefully I can calm your mind. Give your shoulders a nice stretch. So maybe if you've got a friend that needs to do this, think about the guys. Maybe should do some yin yoga. That have been intimidated by the idea of it. Maybe they should practice this one. Ease them in, nice and easy. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to come onto your front. You don't need to watch. You can listen. Have nice clear instruction. So slowly and gently, I want you to come onto your front, onto your elbows, the legs extended out. You can have them wide or narrow, however you feel comfortable. I'm going to start off with crushed wing. We're going to take your left arm across underneath the other armpit, reach through and lower your left shoulder to the ground. And then rest your head either on the ground or the right forearm. Leaving the right shoulder elevated freely. Over the next 4.5 minutes, we're going to use that time for that right shoulder to slowly and gently lower to the ground, using the weight of that shoulder. Using your exhale, where you release any tension, let it go. You may want to adjust it where your hand is, the back of the hand is down. Just think about the movement of your shoulder, how your body works. We will work both sides. But if you wish, you can have both arms across at the same time. Gently lowering your head. So the idea with yin yoga, use the weight of the body, try not to use any tension in the body. Nice and passive. Now you should feel it, maybe a 6, maybe a 7 out of 10. You don't want to go too deep. Really want to use the time, the breath, to enable you to do the stretch. So you should feel this at the back of your shoulders. We're going to be here for another minute. If you experience pain, make sure you adjust. You should feel comfortably uncomfortable. Try and embrace the stillness. Try and understand your body. Begin slowly and gently, always keeping your eyes closed if you can. Come back onto your elbows very gently. So your elbows are directly below your shoulders. Take a breath. I'm going to take the other arm across to the opposite armpit. Lower that shoulder to the ground. Remove the support for the elevated shoulder. Rest the head. But if you did both sides last time, you can just swap them over and do both sides again. We're going to be here for another 4.5 minutes. If you're new to yin, you may find it difficult to maintain the stillness, the calm. If your mind wanders, just gently come back to your breathing. Slowly in and pause. Slowly out, pause. Try to remain still and calm. If you want a nice cue to relax, I suggest you think about allowing your jaw to fall away, relaxing the cheeks on your face. And you may find by relaxing your face, your body will follow. Try and acknowledge where you feel the stretch. Quite often we store the tension weak in our body, our weakest point. Quite often that's the shoulders, maybe it's your jaw, your hips. For a lot of people, the shoulders tense up. They get tight and short, maybe can ache. When you think about using your exhale, you can sigh. Just let that tension go. We're going to be here for another minute. If you genuinely struggle, come back to your rebound, your Shavasana, which is basically the shape that you recover in, fully relaxed. You could be on your front, or your back, or your side. You could be seated. So gently ease yourself out of this. Slowly and gently, no rush. Now I'd suggest you lower yourself onto your front and take your arms to your side and lengthen your legs. Just for a minute to rebound, to allow your body to recover before we go into our next shape. Try to acknowledge the sensation as it fades away. As your muscles recover, now slightly longer. As your fascia, their cling film wrap around your muscles. So restore this elasticity, rehydrated. You slowly and gently, keeping your eyes closed if you can. You're going to take your right arm out 90 degrees, lower that right shoulder to the ground. And then you ease up the other side of the body, using your left arm, your left hand to lift your body on its side. So your right arm is now behind you. So we're stretching the front of the shoulder. You may wish to bring your right knee up, just to help keep your body upright. You may wish to rest your head on your forearm or the ground. You may wish to take your left hand, your left arm behind your back. So we're using the gravity of the body upright, the arm behind you to help stretch the front of that shoulder. Now in the open wing. Now if you wish, you can take the top leg behind you, help put a bit of gravity behind your back. The idea is you should be able to maintain the shape without exerting any muscles. So with the crushed wing or the broken wing, the arm is across your body, in front of you. Now it's out behind you. Opening your chest, your pecs, the front of the shoulder. So don't forget, you can always bring that right leg up, bring the knee up, help support your body. Now I would tend to have my right hand palm down. You may find your shoulder doesn't allow that. So find a shape, adapt accordingly. So you can feel the target area being stretched within your ability. Trying to understand your tight muscles, your bone proportions, how you feel today. It's quite normal to feel different from one side to the other. The reason why we call them shapes is they are meant to be vague, you are meant to adapt. If you have props such as a block, maybe a bolster, strap, whatever it is you have, you can always feel free to experiment with those. If we can gently ease the body back down to the ground, take the opposite arm out to the side. Now tilt the body up from the other side to stretch the front of the shoulder on the other side now. Maybe bring the left knee up. Take your arm behind, your right arm behind your body, just to help support your body upright, to feel that stretch on that shoulder. I'm only going to be here 4 minutes each side. Remember, it's quite normal to feel different from one side to the other. We're going to be here for another minute. Remember to use your exhale to release any tension remaining in your body. Try not to allow your mind to wander beyond the room, beyond what you're doing, what you're experiencing. If you can calm your breathing, you better calm your mind. Try not to fight the shape, the stretch. Try to acknowledge it, embrace it. Slowly release yourself out of the shape, no rush. Gently into rebound. I suggest you come onto your front, but you may wish to revert onto your back. Just try and acknowledge the sensation as the stretch of your muscles restores. Try not to counter stretch. Try to let the sensation go on its own. And slowly and gently, just come onto your hands and knees, placing your hands below your shoulders, your knees below your hips. So the main cue is to keep your hips directly above your knees if you can. If you've got sensitive knees, feel free to roll up the mat or place a cushion below your knees. And then gently come down to your elbows. And then when you can, stretch your arms out in front, allowing your chest and your head to come towards the ground. Keeping the hips directly above the knees, the weight gently bearing down. So as the chest and the head comes to the ground, you'll have an opening at the front of your body. And as you extend your arms out in front, nice stretch at the front of the shoulders, chest. So ease yourself in to begin with. We're only going to be here for 3 minutes. And be gentle with you today. So if you can, use your exhale to allow your chest to come closer to the ground. If you have a prop, block, maybe a cushion, you can place it below your chest if you wish. Don't forget, there's videos, you can always pause, rewind. It's your practice. Extend your arms out in front if you can. We're trying to target the shoulders, front of the chest. Make sure you don't overstretch. You shouldn't feel pain. But you should feel uncomfortable, challenged. We're going to be here for 2 more minutes. Enjoy. If you are genuinely struggling, you can take one arm to your side, lower that shoulder gently, and just do one side for the next minute or so, and then swap over. Just make sure you challenge yourselves. Generally, the more you feel a stretch, the more your body needs it. Now, if you did have one arm by your side, maybe swap arms now. So you can keep your eyes closed. Gently ease yourself out, don't rush it. Make sure you support your body. Now I would go into the rebound on your back for this final rebound, called a Shavasana. You'll go into the corpse pose maybe, which will be on your back with your legs extended, feet slightly apart. Arms by your side, slightly away from the body. No props or anything. This is your corpse pose. If you wish, you can bend your knees, take your feet wide, and allow your knees to fall into the middle. It gently lengthens your spine, takes the pressure, the compression out of the spine. Now I'll leave you here to recover as long as you like. If you're new to Yin Yoga, maybe you struggle to turn your mind off. It gets easier. You get to use the mindful meditation in your week to calm your mind. What you've got to do is breathe slowly, deeply, till the breath calms naturally. And just kind of try and keep your thoughts on what you're doing, breathing, what you're feeling in your body. Keep your thoughts within the room. Don't try and solve any problems. Maybe put some calming music on. If it's within your practice, bring your hands together. Thank you for joining me today. Hopefully that was a good introduction to Yin Yoga for you. Try and be open-minded. Do some of the other practices, different body areas. Each of my half-hour practice will cover a different area of the body. So pick and choose the ones you need. Otherwise the hour practice will try and cover the whole body. Peace be with you.